Hi guys, hello, what's up, what's going on, how are you guys? You guys can't respond, so that's a pointless ass question, but I'm gonna just assume that you guys say good, and I'm gonna say that's cool, and I'm gonna move on with life. But yeah, this is an update. People have been asking me for an update, because the last time I did a video on INTP female was last year. Yes, my sophomore year. Currently right now, I'm a junior in college, and it's going and it's going and going and going and going. And I just wish it would go and be gone because I'm tired of it. But trying to beat the standards, trying to get the degree. I figured out my life. I'm not going to be a computer scientist anymore. I'm going to be a business major with emphasis in CIS, computer information systems, for those people who don't know, which is weird. I feel like you should know, but whatever. What I want to do with my life is basically be a computer forensics investigator and get to the top level of like the FBI and hack into people's shit for the good cause though. So basically like Penelope, if you guys watch Criminal Minds, I want her job. Her job is the job that I want. That is what I want to do. Anyways, yeah. My junior, I moved out of the dorms or suites. I lived in suites, dorms, whatever you want to call it. I'm in a house right now, which is cool. Only thing is, I don't really participate in school activities that much. Like, I literally go to school and I come home, and with the breaks that I have between classes and stuff, I study or sit in the library and watch Netflix or Hulu, like any normal person would do. But yeah, my whole philosophy is like, I know people go to college and say, have the time of your life, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. But I don't necessarily need the whole quote unquote fake friends. I just don't need it. Like, I did that all through freshman year of college, and it was just too much for fucking life. I'm over it. Like, I'm not gonna do it anymore. So my whole thing is, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. Hit my phone up, we can hang out. But all the other stuff, like, don't come with me. I mean, don't come at me with the BS. But yeah. Anyways, love life is going cool. Got a boyfriend, hubby, dubby, lovey, hubby. Anyways, yeah, it's going really cool. Those feelings, emotions, or whatever, or not, are being constructed inside of my body, and it's making me feel that I'm somehow like human because I can feel these things now. And at first it was like, what the fuck is this, and why am I feeling this, and I should not be feeling this, and it's like, stop, please. Like, I was overwhelmed by the feelings that were brought on to me, but now I'm coasting, which is cool, I suppose. Um, yeah, for other feelings, I've been hanging in there. I've learned that I just have to, I guess, accept them, and you can't research life on the internet. That's the sad part that I figured out. Um, that was a interesting fact that I found out. I just have to live through it, take chances, and so forth and so on. So, yeah. Um, I guess other things are still the same. Relationships, as in not relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, relationships. I still have all my like best friends and stuff that I had before I came to college, but they're so far fucking away. Like, it's irritating because those are the only people that I like on this goddamn planet, and it's like I get to see them rarely ever, and it's um, but yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Do you guys see? I attempted to try to decorate my room, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because I was lazy or I just didn't feel like it, but I've come to the fact that I might just be lazy. I don't think it's because I'm actually lazy. I think it's because I don't feel like it, but I guess that's another way of saying that you're quote unquote lazy, but it's like, I don't know, it's so much stuff that I had to do. Like, you guys seen, like, last year I had the pictures on the wall, but to do that shit, first I gotta print it out. First I gotta get fucking colored ink, because right now I only have black ink. That was a whole problem. Like, when I got the ink for my laptop, no, I got the plug for my laptop, not my laptop, the plug for my printer, because somehow I lost it, and then I was just lazy for the whole entire year to go order one offline. So I have been printing at the center, which I really don't like going there. Or I've been printing at the copy mail room and paying for printing, which is like fucking irritating. So I had finally bought uh the cord off of Amazon. It was only like $5, but I just didn't get around to it. I don't know why. I ordered a bunch of other shit on there. I don't know. But yeah, so I got the fucking plug and I needed to print something out for my graduation planner. Man, that was really hard to plan out, and it's so sad. It's not sad, but yeah, I'm gonna be graduating in 5 years and a quarter. I mean, I guess that's the norm, but that's still 2 more years to go. Like, 2 years is a really long time, but whatever. Anyways, continuing on. Yeah, so I got it and I plugged in. I was like, yeah, and then tried to print something and it was out of ink. And I'm like, what? So I had just, the last time I used it, I swear it was new fucking ink. It didn't have any ink in there. It had a color ink cartridge and a black ink cartridge, and neither of them worked. So I was like, fuck. So I went to, where did we go? I was with my boyfriend and we went to Rite Aid. I was like, oh, let's see if they have ink. That shit was like 24 fucking dollars. I was like, fucking black ink, you guys are fucking crazy. I'm going to Amazon. Like, who the fuck shops in stores anymore? Shopping in stores is for fucking patient people, sometimes like me. But if you have Amazon Prime and you have 1 or 2 day shipping, then you only go to stores to look at stuff. Excuse my language, I'm cursing a lot. But yeah, so bought ink. I wasn't about to get color ink because it's probably gonna be, I'm leaving and going back home to San Francisco, the big SF, in like 3 weeks. So it's really no point of buying colored ink right now. So don't know where I was going with this story. Oh yeah, decorating my room. So yeah, I'd have to print it out, and then I'd have to get color ink, then I'd have to wait 2 days, and then I'd have to print it out, then I'd have to cut it, and then I have to get tape and put it on the wall, and I'm just like, I don't really feel like it. I got those pictures up there. I mean, that's cool. That's enough for now, I suppose. Yeah, everything else, I don't know what to talk about. People say irritate my living life. I just don't have the patience for anything, everything. I swear, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to answer my phone. I'm trying to answer back to text messages. I'm trying to be semi-social and smile. But I guess people told me that when I smile forcefully, it doesn't look like I'm smiling, and it comes off really sarcastic and intimidating, I guess. Anyways, I really don't know what you guys want me to talk about, so if you guys want to post up suggestions on what I should talk about or whatever, that'd be cool too. But let's see what's going on out there. Oh wow, that's a thumbtack. I think that's a thumbtack. Why is a thumbtack right there? Why would a thumbtack be right there? I didn't do that, but it looks like one of the ones that I bought. I don't know. Anyways, what is there to talk about? I don't really pay attention to famous people, I guess. I see whatever goes on my newsfeed, and if it's a video, if it's over a minute or it doesn't have like captions like the BuzzFeed videos, those people are really smart actually. Why? Because as you know on Facebook, you go and then you see a video, like you can watch it or it plays without you actually, it plays without the sound and you can still read the caption and everything. That's cool. Those are the type of videos I like. I don't have to hear the shit, I can just read the shit, and when I read the shit, it's fine. I don't need the extra noise. Everything should just come with captions, I suppose. Most of you can get the gist out of it without the sound. But yeah, I don't really look at stuff or pay attention to what's going on out there because it doesn't really matter. Well, my whole thing is if it's not affecting me directly, why the F word should I care? I just don't see a point to it. If it affects me directly or if it's a possibility that it might affect me directly, then I might care. But until then, it's like, that's not my problem. They say it takes one person to make a change, and I'm like, it doesn't. It takes one person to start the change. It takes a whole bunch of people to make that change. You can make a change in a person's life, but that's two people. So that's more than one person making a change. So that phrase is literally incorrect. Anyways, yeah. Let's talk about school again. I actually like my classes. I'm finally getting into my core classes. Whole thing with computer science, it's impacted at my school, so that means I would have been in school for fucking 8 years. And I wasn't trying to do that. I just want to get the fuck out of there. At this rate, if I'm in school for 8 years, and that means I can graduate with a BS and then get a master's, so it's more to it. And computer science wasn't really what I wanted to do. I had an internship last summer, 2015, and we did a whole bunch of coding. We learned a whole bunch of different languages, and at first I was like, holy crap, this is freaking awesome. I love this. And then week 6 came, and I was like, get this crap out of my face. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. If I do this for the rest of my life, I will have an attitude with everybody and I just won't be happy with life. So I was like, this needs to change. I don't want to do this. I mean, I know at some point when it comes to my CIS career, I'm going to have to code, but I don't want to make software. Like, it's cool and all, but I don't want to do it. Plus, if I want to do it, I probably would not go to school for it, not pay. What am I paying? $7,000, $8,000 a year to learn it when I can learn it for free on Code Academy. It's just not worth it. But yeah, finally getting to my core classes, and it's cool because everybody's like in it together and everybody like cares and stuff. Wow. With other classes like GEs, literally nobody gives a fuck because it's general ed. Like, why do people still take general education? I mean, we took general education for 12 years of our life. Why do I have to take it in college? It just doesn't make no sense at all. But it's America. Nothing makes sense because it all makes dollars. How? Who knows? But yeah, right now I'm about to finish taking accounting, which is cool. I suppose numbers and shit. I'm getting through the class somehow. I understand it, but then I don't. But I've learned that for me, I look way too deeply into stuff. Like, I try to figure out not just A and B, but like what A and B are and what they mean and how did they come to be when I just need to figure out A and B, what they look like and how they work. So yeah, my whole thing is just do it and not think about it, and I get it. But if I try to do it and think about it, it's like I don't know. That's when procrastinating comes in too. My whole thing is if I try to do a paper, I think I talked about this already. Like, if I try to do a paper 2 weeks before, I'm gonna be stuck on it and try to go too deep in it and then get lost and whatever. But if I do it like before class or the day before class or something, then it's like bam, I have a timeline, all this stuff just gets spits out and it's cool, it's fine. Only thing that I have to work on is editing my papers because once I spit it all out, it's usually not enough time to edit it and I get marked down a whole bunch of points for not editing it. And just like this whole this project that I had or have project that I have for business law. We were supposed to do like a whole presentation and I did like half of it. No, I did more than half of it. I did like 80% of it at the beginning of the quarter. And then he just kept prolonging. Like I'm number 14 and like I was been supposed to go on the 3rd week and right now we're headed into the 9th week. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I just never fucking finished it. And then the class before that, which was that's my train of thought. Last class before that, which was the class before midterms, he was like, well, I'm just gonna skip ahead, blah, 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 because I'm gonna need presentations because it relates to the midterm. I'm thinking in my head, awesome. So literally it was like 7 people ahead of me and he was like White versus Monsanto, whatever it's called. And I'm like, fuck. I definitely did not finish it. Like I finished most of it, but I didn't have anything on me. I had nothing on me. And it was just a terrible fucking mess. I also thought like the midterm was that day. So I was like halfway prepared for the midterm. I wasn't. Yeah, I was halfway prepared for the midterm. Like the day before that, I was sick. Like I studied half of everything, and then I was like, I was tired and went to sleep. And I was like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. But luckily, midterm was on Thursday. And for that class, I made a 24-page study guide on my own, and I had the test. And it was, or the midterm, and it was not what I expected, but it was also, it wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy. It was like a whole bunch of examples, but having those definitions in that study guide really did help. It was kind of like I was in the actual business law class. He was like, if this happened, what would happen, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? First 2 questions, my heart stopped. I was like, that's why I like working backwards. Working backwards like calms my heart because usually it's like the stuff that you learned recently in the back of the test and the stuff that you learn like at the beginning of the quarter. It's like somewhere out in space, somewhere in your brain that nobody fucking remembers. So I like to work backwards. It calms my nerves. But yeah, I didn't have my presentation and he was like, that's not acceptable. I'm gonna at least mark down grade. I'm gonna at least mark 1 letter grade down. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. And it's fine. This other kid did the same shit. But I was way far ahead of him. So I was like, what? Whatever. I don't know what else to talk about. So, on that note, as I said before, I think I'm just gonna hashtag #, 2 fingers put together. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video because I don't think I have anything else to talk about, but if you guys want me to talk about anything else, just leave it in the comments below. Below. B-E-low. I guess that's the same thing. B-E-low. Below. Bell. Oh. Anyways, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm done. I'm finito. Finished. Bye. See you next time.